Professional football in America is a special game, a unique game. Played nowhere else on earth, it is a rare game. The men who play it make it so.
Hey, baby, let's go out there like a bunch of crazy dogs and have some fun.
Coming now, buddy. We on our horse all day long. Let's just kick that ball all day long. Pick it up. Don't stop. Pick it up. Let's go.
Get up the ball. Catch on somebody.
Regulator, mount up. We're coming.
Pro football is a mirror of early America, reflecting toughness, courage, and self-denial.
There he is. Wow. Good job. Good job.
I try to make a play out there, buddy. Nice job.
Overtired too, Ray.
45 blind. 45 blind.
Keep on playing at this level now, huh? Keep it up, baby. Keep it up.
We're going to be here all day, baby.
Hang in there, little buddy. They're coming at you. You better fly up.
Is this fun or what?
The game is wide open, not confined. X's and O's on a blackboard are translated into imagination on the field. It can be one man rising above the obscurity of the grim, no-glory duty of special teams. It is a lineman clawing through the carnage at the scrimmage line and devouring the quarterback.
Right, Fox 2 run on set,
The game is perpetual motion. A swirl of flying bodies in constant collision. A 2.5-hour carnival of color, sound, and action.
I got a little tell for you.
There's glory in the legends of this hard muscle life, and there's poetry in each season made of sweat and strife. But now's the time to work and strain at a sport that tests the spirit and challenges the brain.
Come on, let's go. Yeah, I'd like to have 75 degrees and sunny all the time too, but that's not football.
Do you fear the force of the wind, the slash of the rain?
We're gonna play this through light in the rain.
Go face them and fight them. Be savage again.
This time lights your fireman, the pilot lights out.
This football team is coming into our place. We're standing in our way.
This is a game of the heart. Focus and finish.
A time for achievement, a time for purpose, a time for glory.
The power and the glory, the voice of the great John Facenda, who was the voice of NFL films for a long, long time, from the late 50s until his passing back in 1984. A lot of people said he was the voice of God. I mean, he just had that commanding voice to him. And believe it or not, he really wasn't a big fan of football when NFL Films hired him to be the voice of NFL Films. He was a news broadcaster, as you might expect. But anyway, all that leads up to what we have today. We're down to the final four of our NFL season. It's the conference championship games here tonight. Here on Jammin' Sports, we have a doubleheader for you. First up, it'll be the AFC championship game between the surprising Pittsburgh Steelers, the number 3 seed, and the New York Jets, the number 1 seed in the AFC. The Steelers beat the Ravens to get here by 1 point. They beat the Raiders by 3 points in the divisional round to get here. The Jets, they edged the Dolphins by 3 to get here in the division round. In the second half of our doubleheader tonight will be the NFC Championship, and that'll be the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. We'll head out to Seattle for that one. I did a weather check before these two games. Rain. Both games will have rain here today. All right, Evil Dead is 131-84. He is 47 games over 500. There's only 3 games left in the regular season. If he's going to get to 50, he's got to get both conference championship games right and the Super Bowl right on Sunday. TMG is 20-14 on the season. TMG has given me his picks for today, and they are the Jets and the 49ers. New England fan, I texted him earlier today, and he's given me his picks. He's taking Pittsburgh and the 49ers in this one. I'm pretty sure I know who Evil Dead is going to take in this first game. No, I don't think so. Misty goes to the Steelers. I don't think so. It's the second game. I don't know who's going to pick. That's going to be a tough game to pick, as the Seahawks and the 49ers split their 2 regular season games, each winning on the road. But before we get to that, we have business to take care of here. It's the AFC Championship game between the Steelers and the Jets from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. After tonight, we'll know who is in the Super Bowl on Sunday. So let's head out to the Meadowlands now for the AFC Championship here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's the AFC Championship game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. We will crown the AFC champion. Evil Dead's got the Jets in this one. Overcast skies, showers here at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Evil Dead's got the Jets. As I said before, he's got to get all three right to get to 50 over. Hopefully he can do that. The Steelers will get the ball first. We're underway live in the AFC Championship. From the 4-yard line on the return, this will be trying to pick up a number. That's number 86, Eddie Terrell, out to the 25-yard line. And that's where the Steelers will have it, 1st and 10. Tony McAvenue, the starting quarterback, in his 3rd year out of Washington State. Steelers beat the Ravens at home and then upset the Raiders in Vegas to get here. The Jets had a first-round bye and then came from behind to beat the Dolphins 31-28 in the division round. Who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl? 1st and 10. McAvenue under center. McAvenue hands off to Marshall around the outside, and Marshall picks up 2 yards out to the 27-yard line. Mike Marshall, the 4th year back out of California, Berkeley. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. I had a feeling Evil Dead would take the Jets in this one. That was kind of a no-brainer. Yeah, Misty was wrong. 2nd and 8 from the 27-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. McAvenue looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by Eddie Terrell out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 11, and that'll be a Steeler first down. Just a hunch, right? Opening drive in the rain here at the Meadowlands. 1st and 10. Steelers come out in the eye. McAvenue under center. McAvenue to Marshall. Marshall gets outside and then gets taken down. A 3-yard gain out to the 41-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Want to say happy Juneteenth. I was off today. I did a lot of basketball this afternoon. 2nd and 7 from the 41-yard line. On 2nd down, McAvenue under center. Barry in motion, the tight end. McAvenue to Marshall again, and Marshall trying to get outside. He's going to lose 2 yards back to the 39-yard line. Nice pursuit by the Jets defense, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. I texted New England fan today. He says he'll drop by. He gave me his picks. It was good to hear from him. We haven't seen him in a while. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Steelers, 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun, big 3rd down. McAvenue looking, throws downfield, caught. Ron Shanklin out to the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20 yards to Shanklin, the 9th-year receiver out of Oregon State. First down, Pittsburgh. As the Steelers have a nice drive going on the opening drive of the game. 5:45 and counting. McAvenue under center on 1st and 10. McAvenue fakes the handoff. McAvenue throws, caught by Barry down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 17. The Steelers have not been to the Super Bowl in my sim season history since sim season number 5. It's been a while. They lost to the Saints in that one. 1st and 10 from the 24 in the eye. McAvenue to Marshall, and Marshall down to the 17-yard line, a gain of 7. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. In fact, that's the Steelers. Well, actually, I take that back. I forgot about another one. Super Bowl, make sure I get it right. Super Bowl 7, when they lost to the Vikings. I forgot about that one. Super Bowl 8, 2nd and 4 from the 17-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. Barry in motion. McAvenue looking, throws underneath, incomplete. Actually, I had it right the first time. It was Super Bowl 7 when they lost to the Vikings. 3rd and 4 for the Steelers at the 17-yard line of the Jets. Opening drive of the game. AFC Championship. McAvenue the shotgun on third down. McAvenue drops back, throws down the middle, and that's caught by Brent Roper, the tight end, down to the 7-yard line, a gain of 10. It'll be first and goal, Pittsburgh. The Jets last made the Super Bowl 4 seasons ago, yes, against the Saints, and lost. That's the game that Evil Dead doesn't want to talk about. Saints beat them by 1. First and goal from the 7-yard line, 4 wide. McAvenue. McAvenue looking, throws, and it's knocked down. Nice defensive play by James Augustus in his 7th year out of Mississippi State. It'll be second and goal from the 7-yard line. 4:29 left to play here in the first quarter. Long drive by the Steelers to start the game. McAvenue in the shotgun, second and goal. McAvenue back, throws underneath, incomplete. Kind of short hop that one. And that'll bring up third and goal from the 7-yard line. That's just as bad as the C word. Third and goal from the 7 for Pittsburgh. McAvenue in the shotgun. Big third down here. McAvenue back. McAvenue looking, throws to the end zone, overthrows a wide open Eddie Terrell. I mean, he was wide open. That should have been a touchdown. Incomplete. It'll be fourth and goal. Oh, how do you miss a receiver that wide open? Garrett Brown will come on for the field goal. This will be from 24 yards. Garrett Brown to get the Steelers on the board first. It's up and it's good. Steelers lead it 3-0. In a long drive, they ate up about half the quarter. They take a 3-0 lead here at MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. The AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. And now the Jets will get it for the first time. We'll have the NFC Championship from Seattle after this. The Super Bowl will be on Sunday at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 Pacific. We hope you join us on Sunday for that. And now Garrett Brown will kick off. From the 6-yard line, Lambos on the return over the 25, and Anthony Lambos out to the 28-yard line. Misty goes, who's that? Starting quarterback for the Jets, Riley Leonard, the rookie out of Notre Dame, looking to become only the second rookie quarterback to lead a team to the Super Bowl in my sim season history. The other one to do that was Eric Tipton 2 seasons ago for the Redskins. Tipton won the game. Evil Dad says, take it slow, Guru. 4:15 left to play in the first quarter. Jets come out in the offset eye. Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos. Lambos makes his way 3 yards out to the 31-yard line. Jake Craven on the tackle. The 7th-year defensive back out of Ohio State. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Jets at their own 31. Steelers lead it 3-0. 4 wide for the Jets. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Leonard in trouble. And Leonard gets something out of nothing. Picks up the first down out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 10. For a moment there, I thought he was going to get sacked. He outruns the on-rushers and gets a first down. Getting it done with his feet. 1st and 10, Jets from their own 41-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos picks up a yard out to the 43. Powers on the tackle. Tyson Powers in his 7th year out of Alabama, the defensive end. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Jets at their own 43. 3:18 and counting here in the first quarter. Jets come out. Leonard in the shotgun on 2nd and 9. Leonard fakes it. Looking. Throws downfield. Caught. Bo Hines down the sideline. A big gain. Hines, one man to beat. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A 51-yard catch and run by Bo Hines for the Jets. the fifth-year tight end out of Rutgers, all the way down to the Steelers' 6-yard line. 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. The Jets have it first and goal from the Steelers' 6. All right, Heine. That's his nickname, Heine. We call him Bo Heine. First and goal from the 6-yard line. In the offset eye, Leonard under center. Leonard looking, throws underneath, caught. Touchdown, Jets. Bo Hines. Oh, they got him down at the 1. They said his knee was down at the 1. It'll be a 5-yard gain. It'll be second and goal from the 1. I thought he got in. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. Leonard to the shotgun. Leonard looking. Leonard throws. And now it's official. Bo Hines, a 1-yard touchdown catch. Nice drive by the Jets. They made it look easy. And the Jets take a 6-3 lead. The Steelers got a field goal on their opening drive, and the Jets get a touchdown on theirs. Nice opening drive, Evil Den. Not tonight. Pittsburgh, that's right. Jalen Hamilton will come on for the extra point. The rookie out of Northwestern for the PAT, Hamilton. The kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead it 7-3. They answer the Steelers' drive with a touchdown. 2:33 left to play in the first quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. The AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. We'll head out to Seattle after this one for the NFC Championship. Be the 49ers and the Seahawks. And now Hamilton will kick off for the Jets. Be fielded at the 4-yard line by Talbert. And Brian Talbert brings it out across the 25 to the 28-yard line. And that's where the Steelers will take over. First and 10, trailing 7-3 with 2:29 left in the first quarter. Tony McAvenue comes back out. Third-year quarterback out of Washington State. Let's see what the Steelers can do on this drive. Steelers come out in the I formation. McAvenue under center. McAvenue to Marshall. Marshall driving forward. Picks up 6 out to the 33-yard line. Mike Marshall. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. .212 left to play in the first. Clock is moving. 2nd and 4 for the Steelers. 3 receivers off to the far side. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws. Coming across. Caught. Eddie Terrell down to the 43-yard line. A gain of 10. Another Steeler first down. Eddie Terrell in his second year out of North Carolina State. First and 10, Steelers at their own 43. They come out 4 wide. McAvenue under center. McAvenue to Marshall, and Marshall gets hit for a loss of a yard. Turner on the tackle, Scott Turner, third-year defensive back out of Florida State. Loss of a yard to be 2nd and 11. A minute 32 and counting here in the first quarter. Second and 11 for Pittsburgh. Steelers come out in the offset eye. McAvenue under center. McAvenue fakes the handoff. McAvenue throws down the far sideline, out of bounds, incomplete. He had a receiver in the area, James Goodwin. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Steelers. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. I think a lot of us are still stunned that the Steelers beat the Raiders the other day. 3rd and 11. McAvenue the shotgun. McAvenue back. McAvenue going to throw it deep. And he's got a man. Hits him on the fly. Eddie Terrell. Touchdown. Steelers 57 yards. McAvenue threw that one right on the money. Hit him in stride. 57 yards, touchdown Pittsburgh. Wow. In stride. And the Steelers go up 9-7 with the extra point coming. Garrett Brown will come on for the PAT. Wow. Didn't take the Steelers long. And now Brown for the PAT. Snap, kick is up. Kick is good. And the Steelers lead at 10-7. 58 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Our AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. Steelers trying to shock the world. They would become, if they get there, they would become only the second 8-8 team to reach the Super Bowl. The Colts did it 2 seasons ago. They lost big time to the Redskins, though. Garrett Brown will kick off. From the 7-yard line, Lambos over the 20-25. Anthony Lambos out to the 28-yard line. And that's where the Jets will take over. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Steelers up 10-7. Riley Leonard will come back out, the rookie out of Notre Dame. Both teams trying to reach their third Super Bowl in sim season history. 1st and 10, Leonard back. Leonard throws, caught, making the catch, getting the first down. Ryan Dawson out to the 41-yard line, a gain of 13. The Steelers are 0-2 in their previous Super Bowls. The Jets are 1-1. First and 10 from the 41. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking. Leonard throws. Caught by Joshua Bryan. 5 yards out to the 46-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Down to 10 seconds left. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. On 2nd and 5, Leonard looking. Leonard throws, caught by Dawson out to the 49, picks up the first down. At the end of one, Steelers lead at 10-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the AFC Championship game here at MetLife Stadium. We go to the second quarter. Steelers lead the Jets 10-7. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jets at the Steeler 49-yard line as we start quarter number 2. In the I formation, Leonard under center. In motion is Henshaw, the tight end. Leonard hands off to Lambos. He gets stacked up. A loss of 2 yards back to the Jet 49-yard line. Cameron Hayward on the tackle in his 12th year out of Ohio State. A loss of 2 to bring up 2nd and 12. We were mentioning their previous records. I'll go over that in a second again. In the I formation on 2nd and 12, Leonard fakes it, looking. He's getting rid of it. Now he's going to throw it and throw it away. That's going to bring up 3rd and 12. The Jets beat the Vikings in Super Bowl 11. And then, let's see, in Super Bowl 31, they lost to the Saints. 3rd and 12 from the 49-yard line, 5 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard throws. And that's a wide receiver screen. That's very close to the marker, but not quite. Morgan Harrison out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 10. That's going to bring up 4th and 2. Let's see if the Jets go for it. 4th and 2. They're kind of in no man's land here at the Steeler 41-yard line. They're going to punt. Nick Browse back to punt for the Jets. Browse will get the punt away. And that's going to be into the end zone. Touchback. Pittsburgh will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. They lead at 10-7. It was Super Bowl IV that the Steelers lost to the Saints. And then Super Bowl VII, they lost to the Vikings. They haven't been to the Super Bowl since sim season number 7. Many moons ago. That's 28 seasons ago. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue to Talbert. And Brian Talbert gets the first down. Talbert into the secondary. Out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 25 for the second year back out of Kentucky. Brian Talbert. First down, Pittsburgh. Well, the Jets kind of got out to a slow start against Miami, but came back big later on to win that game. 1st and 10, Pittsburgh from their own 45. 6:40 and counting here in the first half. Steelers up 10-7. McAvenue in the shotgun on 1st and 10. McAvenue hands off to Marshall. He gets taken down. Loss of a yard back to the 44-yard line. Nick Vaughn on the tackle, the 6th-year defensive end out of Virginia. And that'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Steelers back their own 44-yard line. 6:23 and counting here in the second quarter. The AFC Championship game. Steelers come out. McAvenue in the shotgun. 2nd and 11. McAvenue looking. Throws. Dumps it off. Making the catch. Eddie Terrell. No, that's not Terrell. Sorry. That's James Goodwin. Out to the 45. A gain of 10. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. James Goodwin, the 4th-year receiver out of Washington. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Steelers at the Jet 45. A big 3rd down right here. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue to Marshall. Picks up the first down. Marshall inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Steelers. As they keep their drive alive. Down to the Jet 38-yard line. Steelers up 10-7. 5:18 and counting. Steelers in the I formation. McAvenue under center. McAvenue to Marshall. And Marshall down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Pittsburgh playing well early. On 2nd and 7. Steelers come out. McAvenue in the shotgun on 2nd down. McAvenue to Marshall. And Marshall gets taken down. Loss of a yard. Dean Floyd comes up and makes the tackle. The 6th-year safety out of Wake Forest. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Steelers at the Jet 36-yard line. Steelers come out 5 wide, empty backfield. McAvenue in the shotgun. Big 3rd down. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws deep and overthrows Eddie Terrell. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. This would be a 53-yard field goal attempt if Garrett Brown wants to try it. They're going to send him out from 53. Garrett Brown. Snap, kick is up. Kick is no good. He missed it wide right. It remains a 10-7 ball game in favor of the Steelers. It was definitely long enough, but he missed it to the right. Jets will take over. Pretty good field position. They'll have it at, let's see, the 43-yard line, their own 43, with 4:13 left to play here in the first half, trailing 10-7 here in the AFC Championship. The winner will play either Seattle or San Francisco in the Super Bowl on Sunday. On 1st and 10, Leonard in the shotgun for the Jets. Leonard back. Leonard steps up. Leonard's going to take off and slides at the 49. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2 for the Jets. Couldn't find a receiver, Saw an opening and he took off. Under 4 minutes left in the half. Steelers up 10-7. On 2nd and 2 from the Steeler 49. Everybody in tight. Leonard looking, throws quickly, dumps it off to Hines, breaks a tackle, and gets out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6. First down, Jets. Bo Hines, fifth-year tight end out of Rutgers. 3:27 and counting here in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Jets at the Steeler 43. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos not much, a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. As we're coming up on 3 minutes left in the first half. On 2nd and 9 from the Steeler 42, 5 wide. Leonard in the shotgun, empty backfield. Leonard back. Leonard throws outside, caught on the sideline by Dawson. Ryan Dawson down to the 38, a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Jets. That'll stop the clock with 2:50 left. Ryan Dawson in his 4th year out of Texas. 3rd and 4 for the Jets. 4 wide, single back. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard looking, throws underneath, caught by Lambos down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 7, first down, Jets. Anthony Lambos, the 8th year back out of Coastal Carolina. On the tackle, Marcus Tyrell, the 2nd year safety out of Michigan. 1st and 10 Jets at the Steeler 31. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard in trouble, throws outside, caught by Lambos, turns upfield, steps out of bounds at the 27. A gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd and 6. He stepped out of bounds, making his cut. That'll stop the clock with 2:11 left in the first half. 2-minute warning coming up. Clock runs. Let's see if they get the playoff in time. 4 wide, Leonard in the gun. And they do. Leonard back, throws quickly, caught by Joshua Bryan down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 7, and that'll be a Jet first down as we hit the 2-minute warning. Here in the first half at MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, the AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. 1st and 10 for the Steeler 20. Leonard in the gun. Leonard back. Leonard throws near side. Caught on the sideline for a 2-yard gain. It was number 89, Joshua Bryan. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. 1:55 left in the half. Jets trying to take the lead with a touchdown. 5 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Empty backfield once again. Leonard back. Leonard, a quarterback draw. Down to the 15. A gain of 4. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. The safety, Michael Miller, comes up and makes the tackle in his 7th year out of Florida State. 3rd and 5 from the 15-yard line for the Jets. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking. Leonard rolls out. Leonard's going to take off once again. Gets the first down. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown. Jets. Riley Leonard, a 15-yard scramble for the touchdown. Runs around the right side and gets in. And the Jets go up 13-10. Couldn't find a receiver, so he just took off. And now Jalen Hamilton will come on for the extra point. Kapow, Evil Dead says, as the Jets retake the lead. Hamilton for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead it 14-10, 1:09 left in the half. Here at MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, the AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. The winner goes to the Super Bowl on Sunday. That'll be 7 o'clock Eastern on Sunday. And Al Hamilton will kick off for the Jets. The Steelers have 1:09 to work with and 3 timeouts. Let's see what the Steelers can do before halftime. The Jets do get the second half kickoff. Hamilton will kick off from the 7-yard line. Eddie Terrell on the return, and Terrell brings it out to the 27-yard line. And that's where the Steelers will have it, 1st and 10 with 1:04 left in the half. First and 10 from the 27 for Pittsburgh. Earlier today, before I did the basketball games, I put together the schedule for Sim Season 36. Since I had the final standings, I could do that. 1st and 10, McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws outside to Talbert, and Brian Talbert, not much. 2 yards out to the 29. The Jets were right there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Next season we'll have 30 teams. It'll be a 17-week season. Everybody has at least one bye. 16 games over 17 weeks. McAvenue in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. McAvenue looking, throws, caught by Berry, but the Jets are right there. Dean Floyd on the tackle. The safety comes up. A gain of 5 to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Steelers. They take a timeout with 34 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 3 from their own 34-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun, big 3rd down. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws outside and caught by Terrell, but he's tackled immediately by number 29, Darian Grant, in his 2nd year out of Nebraska. That's a gain of 6, 1st down Pittsburgh. They take a timeout with 30 seconds left. They have it at their own 40-yard line. A rainy afternoon here at MetLife Stadium. 4 wide for the Steelers. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. McAvenue, he's going to throw it deep. And jump ball, it's intercepted. Jets bringing it back. Number 24, Isaiah Clements, brings it back to the 29-yard line. Isaiah Clements in his 2nd year out of Kansas State. McAvenue, that ball was a bit underthrown. They were looking for Eddie Terrell. Matt Pleasant was back there as well for the Jets. And now there's only, 20 some odd seconds left. I think it might be less than that. Yeah, 20 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 29. We're almost at halftime. Jets up 14-10 here in the AFC Championship. They have 3 timeouts. They only have 20 seconds to work with, though. Leonard under center on 1st down. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos picks up 2 to the 31. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the Jets are going to be content to let the clock run out and go to the locker room. We go to halftime. Halftime score, the Jets 14, the Steelers 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's the AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. The Jets lead the Steelers 14-10. Here in Sim Season number 35, the Jets will get the second half kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 2. My Lambos brings it back over the 20, 25. Lambos out to the 31-yard line. And that's where the Jets will start, 1st and 10. Up by 4. Jets can make it a 2-possession game with a touchdown. Jets trying to get back to the Super Bowl for the 3rd time in sim season history. The Super Bowl is in New Orleans. It'll be on Sunday at 7 Eastern. Leonard in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Leonard back. Leonard throws. Caught by Joshua Bryan out to the 43-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12. The 10th-year receiver out of Hawaii, Joshua Bryan. 1st down, Jets. Jets come out. Leonard in the shotgun, single back. 1st and 10. Leonard looking, throws down the middle. Caught in stride, Joshua Bryan down to the 33-yard line. 23 yards, Joshua Bryan. 1st down, Jets at the Steeler 33-yard line. Caught him in stride. Receivers love that. Michael Miller, the safety, made the tackle. 1st down, Jets at the Steeler 33. Evil Dead says, if I'm reminded that the Jets lost to the Saints again, I'll be forced to abandon your channel and spend my time at Misty's Cafe. 5 wide. Leonard back. Leonard a quarterback keeper. And Leonard down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Well, I'll tell you what, Evil Dead. You'll learn how to cook well. She posts a lot of cooking videos there. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Jets at the Steeler 29. Leonard in the shotgun on 2nd and 7. Leonard to Lambos. Inside in Lambos to the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. 6:20 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Jets up 14-10 here in the AFC Championship. Big 3rd down from the Steeler 28. 4 receivers wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard looking, throws underneath. Caught. Making the catch this time, James Simmons down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 8. 1st down, Jets. Simmons in his 5th year out of LSU. I don't want to jinx him, but I've got to mention it. Leonard has not been sacked yet today. 3 wide to the far side. Leonard in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Leonard looking. Leonard throws. Caught by Joshua Bryan out to the 11-yard line. A gain of 9. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. It's just something I noticed. He hasn't been sacked yet. The Jets are protecting him well today. His offensive line. He is looking good. 2nd and 1 from the 11-yard line. I think he was a pretty good pick. 5 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. 2nd and 1. Leonard back. Leonard throws a fade. Incomplete. Looking for James Simmons in the back corner of the end zone. Eldon Burns, the linebacker, broke it up in his 5th year out of UNLV. And now it's 3rd and 1 for the Jets at the Steeler 11. I look for the Jets to pick up the 1st down here. 4 wide. Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos. Picks up the 1st down. A gain of 3 to the 8-yard line. Well, if you remember, Mellon is still the backup, or Mallon. Remember in that game against the Patriots up in Foxborough, Leonard got injured in the 1st quarter. What did Mallon do? Came in and drove down for 2 touchdowns. 1st and goal from the 8. Leonard back. Leonard throws inside. Caught by Simmons down to the 1. A gain of 7 to James Simmons. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Yeah, all he did is come in off the bench and lead 2 scoring drives for touchdowns. That's pretty impressive. It's good to have a good backup. 2nd and goal from the 1. Leonard looking, throws inside, touchdown. Bo Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the day. A 1-yard touchdown catch by Bo Hines, the tight end. And it's looking more and more like a Jet AFC championship. They go up 20-10. Excuse me. That's 2 touchdowns for Hines today. Jalen Hamilton will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. It's good. Jets lead it 21-10. An 11-point, 2-possession lead for the Jets with 4:22 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. The AFC Championship game here at Jammin' Sports. As I said before, I put together the schedule for Sim Season 36. I'll tell you some details here in a second. Hamilton will kick off. Excuse me. From the 6-yard line, on the return, Eddie Terrell. Terrell out to the 27-yard line. The Jets will open the season next season at home. In fact, it'll be the Monday night game to open. It'll be the first Monday night game, and they'll be hosting the Dolphins. It'll be Miami at the Jets for the first Monday night game. Pittsburgh will play at Cleveland to start the season. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. McAvenue under center. 4 wide. McAvenue to Marshall. Marshall turns back the other way. Gains about 3 yards out to the 29 before being tackled by T.J. Harris in his 4th year out of Bowling Green. And that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The Falcons and the Panthers will be coming back next season. On 2nd and 7 from the 29, McAvenue under center. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws, caught by Shanklin, who picks up 6 to the 37-yard line. And that'll bring up 13 inches. The Seahawks could get to the Super Bowl if they beat the 49ers. But even if they do, the Seahawks are going back to the AFC next season. 13 inches from the 37-yard line. McAvenue under center. McAvenue hands off to Marshall. The Jets are right there. Austin Schaefer, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 8th year out of Florida International. And that'll bring up 4th and 1. Also in on the stop, Stephen Ball, the 6th year linebacker out of Wake Forest. Be 4th and 1. Let's see if the Steelers punt. Down by 11 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. They'll punt. Cody Meyer comes in. Meyer gets the punt away. From the 20-yard line, fair caught by Lambos. They'll mark it at the 21, and that's where the Jets will start. Up 21-10. Riley Leonard, he's had a great game so far. That's the touchdown to Hines. And the other touchdown to Hines, who's also having a big game, the tight end. Jets up 21-10 here late in the third quarter. They have the ball at their own 21-yard line. Here in the AFC Championship, here at the Meadowlands Sports Complex, MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, right across the Hudson River from Manhattan. First and 10 from the 21. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking, throws, caught. What an adjustment. Bo Hines out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 17. Tell you what, I don't know who my MVP of this game would be, Leonard or Hines. Maybe co-MVPs. They're having a great day. First and 10 for the Jets now. At their own 38. 3 wide to the far side. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard looking, throws underneath, caught. Making the catch, Joshua Bryan out to the 46, a gain of 8. Leonard still has not been sacked yet. Davis is in the house. How you doing, Davis? Jets lead at 21-10 here in the third quarter. In the offset eye, Leonard under center. Leonard fakes the handoff, Leonard rolls out, throws downfield, caught. James Simmons down to the 26. A gain of 20. First down, Jets. Actually, more than that. It's a gain of 28. Davis was vacationing in Miami, Florida. My old stomping grounds. First and 10 for the Jets at the Steeler 26-yard line. Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos around the outside, and Lambos inside the 20, down to the 15. A gain of 11, and that'll be a Jet first down. They're already up 21-10. They can make this a 3-score game with a touchdown. Home of the Finns, kill them. I think you have Finn envy. First and 10 from the 15-yard line. Leonard looking, throws underneath, caught. Simmons down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Under a minute left to play here in the third quarter. Jets up 21-10 in the AFC Championship. Jets come out, everybody in tight. Leonard under center. Leonard fakes it to Lambos, throws the other way. Corner of the end zone, incomplete. Threw it a bit too far. He was looking for Simmons. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 6-yard line. 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jets are up big. 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun on 3rd down. Leonard throws, caught, no. Lambos can't hold on, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. He had it inside the goal line and he couldn't hold on. That'll bring up 4th down. And now Jalen, they're going to go for it. Going for the jugular. Okay, 4th and 1 from the 6-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Throws. Back of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Jets. James Simmons in the back of the end zone. A 6-yard touchdown catch. Let's watch his feet. Oh, I don't know about this one. I want another look at this one. I don't know if he got both feet in. They'll probably review that. No review. It's going to hold up. And now the extra point by Hamilton. Kick is up. And it's good. And the Jets go up by 18. A 3-possession lead for the Jets. As they're up 28-10 with 35 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Grace is here. Say hi.
Hi. Evil Dead is the ball.
He's also the...
And the greatest of all time.
There you go. She knows. Hamilton will kick off. She gave a thumbs up. She stuck around this time. From the 4-yard line on the return, Eddie Terrell. And Terrell brings it out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Steelers will have it, 1st and 10. 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. The AFC Championship here at Jammin' Sports. The Jets are up by 18. The Steelers have their work cut out for them now, down by 3 scores. Let's see if Pittsburgh can get something going. First and 10 from the 26. McAvenue fakes the handoff, and Nick Vaughn comes in and gets the sack. A loss of 6 back to the 20-yard line. I tell you what, the Jets struggled, even though they beat Miami. They struggled against Miami. They're firing on all cylinders now. My goodness. It'll be 2nd and 16 back at the 20-yard line for the Steelers. McAvenue in the shotgun, 2nd down. This will be the last play of the quarter. Throws it out to Marshall, turns upfield, and Marshall still on his feet. 8 yards to the 28. Well, they call the timeout. Hold on. Got ahead of myself. Was he out of bounds? 1 second left. All right, that's the end of the third quarter. Jets up 28-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to MetLife Stadium, the AFC Championship. We start the fourth quarter. 3rd and 8 for the Steelers at their own 28-yard line, down 28-10. McAvenue looking. McAvenue, he's going to throw it deep. And it's underthrown and knocked away. Broken up by Isaiah Clements once again. They're looking for Eddie Terrell. It'll be 4th down. Now, Evil Dead made a comment earlier that the Pittsburgh did play well to get here. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're down by 3. Scores. McAvenue looking, throws, and it's incomplete. Shanklin can't hold on. Dean Floyd knocks the ball away, the safety. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Jets will take over. I had a feeling the Steelers were going to be outclassed. Some highlights, Hines and Simmons, their touchdowns. I'm still sad that we missed a Raider-Jet championship, but it is what it is. Jets lead it 28-10. 1st and 10 for the Jets now. They'll have it at the Steeler 28-yard line. And it's looking more and more like the Jets can punch their ticket to New Orleans for Super Bowl 35. 3 receivers to the far side. Leonard in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Leonard looking, throws, caught by Joshua Bryan out to the 21-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Davis wants the Steelers. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to happen, Davis. Steelers at this point need a miracle of biblical proportions. On 2nd and 3, everybody in tight. Leonard under center. Leonard throws. He fakes it to Lambos. Tries a wide receiver screen to Simmons for no gain. Didn't fool the Steelers at all. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 21-yard line. I have to give the Steelers a lot of credit. They were game. They beat the Ravens by 1. They beat the Raiders by 3 to get here. In the I formation, Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos around the outside, and Lambos, they give it to him. He plunges forward to the 18. A gain of 3, 1st down, Jets. He reached the ball across and got the 1st down. Everybody in tight now for the Jets. Leonard under center, 1st and 10. 6.5 minutes left. Again, another wide receiver screen to Simmons. And Simmons, this time, picks up 7 down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3. It's like the Steelers didn't think they'd throw that twice in a row, but they did. 2nd and 3 from the 11-yard line. 4 wide for the Jets. Make it 5. Empty backfield. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard throws outside. Caught by Morgan Harrison. Down to the 3-yard line. Gaming Reels in the house. How you doing, Gaming? It'll be a 1st down for the Jets down to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. AFC Championship game. 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard to Lambos. Lambos is in for the touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run by Anthony Lambos. And this one is starting to turn into a rout. Yeah, the Jets are going to the Super Bowl. We've got the NFC Championship up next. The 49ers and the Seahawks will be in Seattle for that one. Those two teams split during the regular season, each winning on the road. Hamilton for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead it 35-10. It's a 4-possession game. A 25-point 4-possession game for the Jets with 5:34 left. And it looks like the Jets going to be the AFC representative in Super Bowl 35, which is coming up on Sunday. That'll be Sunday at 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, and 4 Pacific time. If you live in Hawaii, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Just so you know. If you live in England, it'll be midnight. Here's the kickoff. From the 5-yard line on the return, Eddie Terrell. Terrell brings it out over the 30, out to the 31-yard line. Yeah, the Steelers actually led 10-7 at one point. But 28 unanswered points for the Jets, like Evil Dead just mentioned. 5.5 minutes left to play. Pittsburgh has it 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. 49ers Seahawks up next. We'll head out to Seattle, where it's also raining there as well. On 1st and 10, McAvenue under center. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws down the middle, caught by Shanklin out to the 42-yard line. Ron Shanklin, a gain of 11, and that'll be a first down for the Steelers. First and 10, Pittsburgh at their own 42-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. McAvenue looking. He got hit as he threw. And, Schaefer almost picked it off. Austin Schaefer, the linebacker, bobbled it. Couldn't quite pick it off. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. On 2nd and 10, McAvenue in the shotgun, 4 wide. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws near side. Marshall breaks a tackle. And Mike Marshall out of bounds at the 48-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. He was run out of bounds by Damian Grant. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Steelers at their own 48-yard line. Under 5 minutes left here in the AFC Championship. 5 receivers set wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. Throws near side. Caught by James Goodwin out to the 45. Gain of 7 yards. First down Pittsburgh at the Jet 45-yard line. 4:35 and counting. Jets lead at 35-10. 4 receivers wide for the Steelers. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws. He was pressured, had to throw it early. Putting the pressure on, number 97, Ethan Washington, in his 9th year out of San Jose State. 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh at the Jet 45. Four wide for the Steelers on 2nd and 10. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws outside, caught by Kenneth Berry, the tight end. And Berry picks up 4 to the 41-yard line and bring up 3rd and 6. .4:19 remaining in the AFC Championship. Jets up big, 35-10. McAvenue in the shotgun on 3rd down. McAvenue. It's a blitz. He throws downfield. It's knocked down again. Incomplete. Damian Grant knocks that one down. They were looking for James Goodwin, and that'll bring up 4th and 6 for the Steelers. They have to go for it. They're down by 25. Steelers come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. McAvenue in the shotgun on 4th and 6. McAvenue throws incomplete. He threw it behind Shanklin. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jets. Going the other way. Jets will have it at their own 41-yard line. Jets are up by 25. Riley Leonard has had a great game. 4:12 left to play here in the AFC Championship. NFC Championship coming up next. 49ers Seahawks. Everybody in tight. Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos. Jets keeping it on the ground. Lambos breaking tackles. Finally gets put down for no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. 4 minutes left. Clock is moving. The Jets will be in the Super Bowl. They'll play either the 49ers or the Seahawks. In the offset eye on 2nd and 10. Leonard. Lambos again. Lambos will lose a yard that time as Tyson Powers makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 11. I'm pretty confident the Jets are going to win this game. I'm going to update the brackets right now and put the Jets in the Super Bowl. I think it's safe to do so. 3.5 minutes left. It'll be 3rd and 11. Leonard back. Leonard throws deep, and he overthrows Joshua Bryant across the middle. It'll be 4th down. And now the Jets are going to do something they haven't done all game, and that's punt. Nick Browse will come on. His first punt of the day. On 4th and 11. Browse gets the punt away. It'll be fielded at the 13-yard line by Talbert, who brings it out to the 21-yard line. 3:07 left here in the AFC Championship, live from MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, here at Jammin' Sports. Jets lead it 35-10. Steelers will have it 1st and 10, their own 21. 3:07 left. 4 wide for the Steelers. McAvenue steps up, in trouble. McAvenue got hit as he threw, incomplete. The Jets have brought the pressure all day. Nick Vaughn was in his face. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 21. Great pressure by the Jets today. 4 wide for the Steelers. McAvenue in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws near side. Caught by James Goodwin. Dives forward, gets down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 13 inches. Under 3 minutes left. The Jets are Super Bowl bound. 5 wide for the Steelers. McAvenue in the shotgun on 13 inches. McAvenue back. Throws near side. Caught by Goodwin. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 6, and that'll be a Steeler first down. That'll stop the clock with 2:31 left. Steelers just ran into a Jet buzzsaw here. 4 wide for Pittsburgh. McAvenue in the shotgun on 1st and 10. McAvenue back to throw. Gets it out to Talbert. And Brian Talbert out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Steelers will have it at their own 44-yard line. Jets up 35-10. 4 wide for Pittsburgh. McAvenue under center. McAvenue looking, throws outside, and that's caught. Making the catch is Brent Roper as we hit the 2-minute warning. Roper 6 yards out to the 50-yard line. First down, Steelers. 2-minute timeout. AFC Championship game here at MetLife Stadium. 1st and 10 for the Steelers now. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws down the near sideline. Incomplete. Overthrew his receiver. It'll be 2nd and 10 from midfield. 1:55 remaining. Five wide for the Steelers. McAvenue in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. McAvenue throws. Caught by Ron Shanklin down to the 36. a gain of 14. The Steelers actually take a timeout with 1:51 left. They want a touchdown. They want to save face. You're down by 25 with 1:51 left, and you're taking a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. 35-10, Jets lead it. McAvenue under center. McAvenue looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by Goodwin down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Pittsburgh didn't take a timeout that time. Gracie's back. Who's winning, Gracie?
New York
That's right. The Who.
Jets.
McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws, and it's incomplete. Broken up by James Augustus. That'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Steelers at the Jet 28-yard line. 1:18 left here in the 4th quarter. The Jets are a minute 18 away from Super Bowl 35. McAvenue in the shotgun on 3rd and 2. McAvenue looking. Throws underneath. And that's caught by Kenneth Berry, the tight end, out to the 22-yard line. A gain of 6. First down, Pittsburgh. I'm surprised they're not taking any more timeouts. We're down to a minute left. McAvenue in the shotgun on 1st and 10. McAvenue back. McAvenue steps up. Throws. Caught. Downfield by Eddie Terrell down to the 2-yard line. And now the Steelers take a timeout. It's a gain of 20. It'll be 1st and goal at the 2. 49ers Seahawks coming up next. We'll head out to Seattle. We'll cross the country in the blink of an eye. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. 1st and goal. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws back to the end zone. Shanklin can't hold on. Matt Pleasant broke it up. The safety in his 3rd year out of Rutgers. 36 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. The only thing in question now is the final score. 5 wide for the Steelers. McAvenue in the shotgun. 2nd and goal. McAvenue looking. McAvenue in trouble. He's going to get sacked. An 11-yard loss. Stephen Ball on the sack in his 6th year out of Wake Forest. And that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Steelers. Excuse me. 3rd and goal at the 13-yard line. 31 seconds left. Four wide for Pittsburgh. McAvenue in the shotgun on 3rd and goal. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws to the end zone, and it's nearly picked off. Dean Floyd knocks it down. It'll be 4th and goal. Steelers are out of timeouts like it matters. 4th and goal from the 13-yard line. Steelers going for it. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun for 4th and goal. McAvenue back. Looking. McAvenue still looking. Trying to keep the play alive. Throws. And it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up once again by Damian Grant. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Jets will take over. One more snap and this one's done. The Jets are Sim Season 35 AFC champions. They will go to the Super Bowl on Sunday to take on either Seattle or San Francisco. Riley Leonard in the shotgun. Hands off to Lambos. Around the outside. Lambos, a big gain all the way out to the 33. Gain of 20. For some reason, the clock stopped with 9 seconds. They'll probably start running here. Steelers don't have any timeouts. Now it runs. And that'll do it. As the final seconds will tick away. Your final score. The Jets 35, the Steelers 10. The New York Jets are AFC champions for sim season 35. NFC championship up next. 49ers Seahawks. We'll see you then.